Hello, everyone. This is Myrel, your early bird business owner. Well, thank you so much for your time and welcome to our Global Business Chat episode 27. This is a business chat where I would invite the business owners from different parts of the country or other parts of the world because our business has global reach. Our purpose was to give you an inspiration of what our business is about. And I hope that you will get some points, valuable information, be inspired and motivated today. Now, for those who have just met me today online, my name is Myrel. I'm half of Jay and Myrel. Jay is my husband, and both of us have two wonderful daughters. One is in the military, and one is a fifth grader. So the fifth grader is the one that's helping me with the business, sometimes with the videos and pictures. And I'm a physical therapist too. My husband works in the government, and I've been a physical therapist for 15 years, a doctor of physical therapy. I'm originally from the Philippines, and so tonight or today, it's morning here. It's around 6:02. I would say I'm honored to have two of my kababayans from the Philippines, and I'm excited to hear about their journey about this business. So without further ado, I'll put them on the screen. This is Rodrigo and Donna. Hi.
There
Hi.
she is.
Thank you for giving me time. I know we've been talking in the background before the show. I know that both of you are busy, so hopefully we'll get through this.
We will.
Yes, we will.
All right, I'll give the floor first to Donna. If you want to give a little bit more of the background aside from the one I showed on the introduction, it's up to
Of
you.
course, yeah. First of all, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat sa pag-invite. And we're truly global. We're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. We connect globally. So, yeah, just a little bit of a background. My name is Donna. I'm a Filipina by heart and Irish by choice. So, we migrated to Ireland 18 years ago. Both myself and my husband are working in healthcare. And initially, I was in the academe as a nursing professor, and then you know um, now in the clinical area as well here in Europe. So we have two teenage kids, a boy and a girl, and they are my little CEOs. They're not little anymore, but same as yourself. Your children are helping you with in this business, so it's actually like a family business. So that's how I like about it.
Okay,
Thank
we'll
you.
have our gentleman here to share.
Hi, good afternoon. Actually, it's noontime here in England, UK at the moment. This is Rodrigo Dizon, the face of Audison Lifestyle. I've I'm a registered nurse originally from the Philippines, like my colleagues here. They are working in the healthcare profession. Um, I've moved here in 2003. I've started working as a senior carer in a learning disability home for the learning disabled or with learning difficulties. I've worked my way up to becoming the deputy manager. I've held that post for more than 8 years. And then I decided to venture into the other side of the career, which is the elderly side of the healthcare profession here. I've managed a care home for a couple of years. I've been team leaders as well, and I've been like a care coordinator for a domiciliary care agency as well. And I've been a digital entrepreneur since March 2021, actually.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. And I would say that you are both very passionate and really love your jobs because I feel like if you don't, it will be a torture every day. I
Hmm.
had been a rehab director and it's fluid. I've been a rehab director for the therapy department for 8 years. I've been in the geriatrics. Then I switched to pediatrics. So it's like the extreme, like the elderly. Then I'm now with the children. So I
Hmm.
do love both, and I still do both. A little bit of the elderly now and more on the pediatric side. So I would say that what's common with the three of us is that we like helping people, I guess, because that's our profession needs for us to be that, to sometimes be selfless and think about other people to give them hope and success in where they are.
Mhm.
So I would, Rodrigo, you've been in this many field, and just if you'd like the job or the position that you love most, if you can share to us, like what's the dynamics there and what do you love about it?
Well, what I love about my profession is being able to support our residents in their all their healthcare needs, as well as in my previous job, being the deputy manager in a learning disability residential home. We've been able to empower our residents to becoming productive members of the community, whereas before, sometimes they would require even two staff for them to access the community. And through our efforts, we've managed to bring it down to one staff only, and they are able to participate in the community, whereas before they were having difficulties. And when I was managing a residential care home for the elderly, I was like, I always see them as my own, like my parents, because being far from my own parents, it kind of felt like I was just paying back my parents on how they brought me up through the others whom we are supporting here.
Lee, that was wonderful. I can see your passion in that, in your position that we have now. And that's what actually motivated me to be a physical therapist. Back then, my mom wanted me to be a physical therapist, but I want to be in the arts, like sketching, painting. And my mom
Uh,
said, well, you have to be a physical, if you are a physical therapist, you can still do all those things. But if you're going to be on that field, you will not be able to do the physical therapy job. You need more in depth training. So that made me decide, you know what? Okay, physical therapist. But then I come to love it for many years now. All right, Donna, let's go to you.
Yeah. So as yourself, maybe I don't know if it's a typical Filipino thing that, we want to follow the wishes of our parents, as you said, that your parents or your mom wanted you to be a physical therapist. I think there's an innate thing in us that we want to follow what our parents wishes. And for myself anyhow, we're in a brood of 9, so it's a big family. I'm the fifth among 9, so there's 4 older and 4 younger, so it's a big family. But I'm the only one into nursing, so I suppose when I was little, in my mind I was thinking, oh my goodness, when I grow up I want to go to America, go abroad or something. And I don't know, for whatever reason, it just took in my mind that I need to be a nurse for me to be able to do that. So little that
yeah,
I know that now, yeah, we can go anywhere, like you don't have to be a certain professional. Although
Right.
nurses are really, and physical therapists, anybody in healthcare are really, they expedite applications abroad. So because there's a lot of shortages, especially in America. So anyhow, during that time, well, late 20s, we're not counting age here. Yeah, I was trying to apply abroad, so in the US, in the UK, and in Ireland. And for whatever reason, I got a call first here in Ireland. So that's how I ended up here. And yeah, being a nurse, I have been over 25 years working in different aspects of nursing in healthcare. So it's really, it's not just a profession, it's really more so of a vocation. Initially that was me thinking. So but our priorities changes 25 years on, and then our family dynamics changes. Okay. um we have 2 teenage kids late in their teenage years. So our family, it changes a lot. The kids grow up so fast, quick, and we don't normally have that. We seldom spent time with them, we realized, and I says, my goodness, 20 years of in nursing, we kind of prioritize more our career, our being a nurse, our patients, which is good because this is our calling. This is it's nice to give back. It's a nice feeling. And as I said, I was in the academe, and then now I'm into palliative care, palliative nursing, stroke rehab, and infection control. So, as you know, over the last 2.5 years with the pandemic, it has been the busiest of all. So, yeah, over 25 years of nursing, I said, I think our families, kind of reprioritize. So, since I found out about this business, I just reduced my hours to two days a week working time.
Wow, that's really good because that's our priority with our family, right? So now,
Yeah.
Drago, with everything that you have right now, I know I feel I might be wrong, but you have a lot on your plate right now. But you chose to start this online business. Why did you start this online business?
Well, this business, this system that we are using has been delivering. I have seen all the results with our within our business community, and
Mhm.
this will be my, let's just say, my ticket to fast track my early retirement. Just like what Donna has mentioned earlier, because of our career, our profession, it is within our culture. We are very much a family orientated culture. Our We've been missing a lot of like milestones in with our families, with our kids. uh, I have come into realization that I have lost a lot of time or memories, uh, created memories that I might have created with them as I was doing my career. So I have I want to claim that time back for myself and for for my kids as well, because let's face it, we're not getting any younger, and this pandemic has become the biggest wake up call for everybody. Um, During the early weeks or months of the pandemic, that has been the scariest and the busiest part of our profession. We don't know the real uh, uh, enemy we are facing because we are still studying this
Yeah.
virus, and a lot of us or a lot of our friends, even family members, have lost their lives actually. So it was a wake up call for me to claim that time back for myself and my family, enjoy life, see the world, and create more memories. And it's it's high time that I need to enjoy my life because I have been doing or fulfilling my oath since 1994. So that's one of the biggest reasons.
Thank you for sharing that. It can be personal, but since it relates with our business, I can't. Missing milestone is a sensitive part that I think I'm still not over it. I would say that two parts of the reason why I started this online business is because before pandemics, it was I've just seen a lot of layoffs, and then pay cuts, and I realized that if for any reason I stop being a physical therapist, this is all I know. This is the only thing I know to earn a living. I cannot even qualify for an Uber driver. My husband gets mad at me all the time because I get lost all the time, even with GPS and even with walking. So yeah, it was funny to my colleagues, but I was really thinking about it. Now the second, which really sealed my path of really looking for something, was my daughter. She left for the military, and it suddenly dawned on me that my 4 pound baby girl is now 19, and I had been working 11 hours, almost 6 days a week, because I really do love my job. I think with Filipinos, because we're all Filipinos here, we love working. We don't even
Mhm.
mind sometimes to go over hours, and sometimes even without pay. So we can be workaholics sometimes when nobody stops us. So that's just what I want. I want to claim it. And since I'm not able to do that much anymore for my eldest, I wanted to do it for my fifth grader. But I have to change, because if I don't change anything, then it would still the same, you know? So Donna will share to us what why your whys for this business.
Yeah. So my whys really are about, as I mentioned, about family time, um, and uh, and it's really to give back. As I said, be I don't know if this is really a Filipino thing, but for us immigrants, really, we love to give back to our roots, to our families back home, and
Mhm.
it's not just all about us. Our salaries, it pays the bills, it pays our mortgages, it pays our insurance or anything like that. But this digital business, it funds our bigger dreams. It funds our lifestyle, our travels, our comfortable early retirement, and it funds our giving pledge. We want to, I think I do. It's really a typical thing that we support each other, we support other people, other charities, and if we only depend on one single income, it won't really suffice. And I said, yeah, I mentioned already about more time with the family, especially our kids, that we don't want to miss more milestones with them, because money, we can always look for it, we can always work for it, but time, when it's gone, it's gone. So those are my whys. And for a start, I wasn't really looking about something, I wasn't really looking for a side hustle. This business found me at a very opportune time, at the height of the global pandemic. So, before I thought, my goodness, I'll be a nurse forever, maybe work 30, 40, 45 years until I retire, 65 to 70. But now, because of this digital business, we have more options in life, and it gets better than this.
Yes, it's interesting because back then, before I felt some aches and pains and getting, you know, older, I actually was thinking I would work until I retire because I love my job. But then suddenly, it's just like, Rodrigo and Donna, it's like, the dynamics, the priorities in life, your season in life has changed all those. So thank you very much. Any inspiring words that you could share just for our, just to give our viewers and those who will be watching us during the replay, um, it's something to think about and inspire them to be motivated because there's always two reasons they said that you're staying in the same place that you are
Comfort zone.
now. Number one is comfort zone. Number two is learned helplessness. Like, you always just say, well, this is just who I am. I don't think I can do anything more. And the third one is we as human beings always want to choose the path of least resistance.
Mhm.
When it takes sacrifice, when it takes a little bit of hours taken from our leisure time, we only see what's today and not for the future most of the time. We sometimes might think that, but we don't take the action for that, because we're good. All right, we'll start with Rodrigo.
Well, time is the most precious currency in the world. Just like what Donna said earlier, when it's gone, it's gone. You cannot take it back. That's something that we have all come to realize as business partners within our global community. And we, for those whose stories or whose stories our stories resonates with, please give us a check or check us out. And this might be the business that might change your life for the better, not only of your life or in your family, but you can help others as well. Because just like Donna mentioned earlier, being OFWs or immigrants, it is very much in it in us to always support our families back home as well as our community at large. It's being Filipino. That's how Filipinos are. We always support each other. With this business, you can do that. Not only you can make your family's lives better, you can make others' lives better as well. And of course, just like Marel have mentioned earlier, we always say, or we are always afraid to step out of our comfort zone. You cannot progress yourself unless you step outside of that comfort zone. I just want to quote one of the famous bloggers from here. She said, "The world belongs to the brave. Be brave, be among us, and be successful like us."
Great. Perfect. Thank you so much for that. Well said. All right, Donna, your share.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Rodrigo. It's very inspiring. Yeah. For myself, for the very longest time, I always thought to myself, I'll be an employee all my life. That's my being an employee mindset. Since I found out about this business, my life turned 360. So it's about empowering yourself. It's about having options in life. And as I said from the very beginning, from all of us, we agree that we love our job. It's a vocation. But here, I encourage you, if you can work 8 to 12 hours for somebody else, you can work 2 hours for yourselves. So 1 to 3 hours a day is not bad, because this is very doable, right? We can do it anytime, anywhere. And
Mhm.
as you know, now we have 5 income streams. So there's lots of options. Okay. Don't wait until, your health fail you, or your employment, there's something happened. Don't wait that you get plan B. Start your plan B now, because there's more to life than being in your comfort zone. And this community, this global community, you're not, as I said, you're not in business just for yourselves. Okay. You have a global community support. So as I said, I can mention 100 more reasons to be in this business, but I let you decide that. Tonight we will have our free info webinar. We have it every Tuesdays and Thursdays. So check us out, connect with whoever with us here. You can connect with us and get your link and do your own due diligence, because you'll never know until you check.
Yes.
Thank
We
you.
do have our websites here. Rodrigo, would you like to share yours?
It's www.odiezon lifestyle.com.
ODIN.
Odizon.
Odizen.
Odizen, yeah,
Odizen.
lifestyle.com.
Lifestyle.com. Okay, you got it, guys. I will also like maybe flash it
Put
here
it in the
too.
comment section. Yeah.
Yeah. Odizon lifestyle. Oh my gosh. Farsighted. Odizonlifestyle.com. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I would like to say thank you, Ryan, John Ray May,
Cheryl.
Tyrell, for watching, for all your kind comments for us. It's not really a smooth journey, but thank you for your time. It's something that we cannot give back to you. As for me, I always go by this: if you change nothing, nothing will change.
Yeah.
So, Rodrigo and
Mhm.
Donna, I do appreciate your time. Again, it's the most expensive currency. It's some, and the thing is, it's a currency I cannot give back, and I
Mhm.
cannot pay you back.
We
So,
will
thank
still
you.
connect in the future. Don't worry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will be praying for two of you to see you there. All right.
Likewise.
Well,
Thank you.
enjoy your shifts or your day. And thank you very much. For those who have not been following me, I always show an outro with just a summary of our business. So here it is.